Today we are going to know about the Philadelphia experiment. Did the U.S. military attempt time travel? On a crisp October day in 1943, the U.S. Navy embarked on a top-secret experiment. One that, if true, would shatter the very laws of physics and reality as we know it. The Philadelphia experiment. The story goes like this. The U.S. military was desperate to gain an edge in World War II. The idea? Make ships invisible to enemy radar. But what started as a simple radar invisibility experiment soon spiraled into something far more sinister. Witnesses claim that not only did the USS Eldridge disappear from sight, but it also vanished from the very fabric of space and time. Some say the ship reappeared hundreds of miles away in Norfolk, Virginia, only to vanish once again and return to Philadelphia minutes later. But the ship wasn't the same, and neither were the men on board. What exactly happened on that ship? According to some reports, when the USS Eldridge reappeared, the sailors were forever changed. Witnesses claim they saw men fused to the ship's metal hull. Others were found wandering the decks in a daze, muttering incoherently, or worse yet, driven to madness. And some? They were simply gone, as if they'd never existed at all. But was this all just an elaborate hoax? A fabrication born from wild imaginations and wartime paranoia? Or is there more to the story? It was Carl M. Allen, an alleged witness to the experiment, who first brought this tale to light. He claimed to have seen the Eldridge disappear right before his eyes. In letters to the Navy, he described the events in detail, recounting how the ship had somehow traveled through space and time. But here's where things get even stranger. Allen claimed the experiment was not just about radar invisibility. It was, in fact, an attempt to create a unified field, a dangerous manipulation of electromagnetism that resulted in unintended consequences. Could the Navy have been experimenting with Einstein's unified field theory, an attempt to bend both light and time? A theory that could potentially unlock the key to time travel? The U.S. government denies any such experiment took place. Official records show that the USS Eldridge was never in Philadelphia at the time of the alleged incident. But what if these records were doctored? What if the truth was buried under layers of secrecy? Skeptics argue that the Philadelphia experiment is nothing more than a bizarre conspiracy theory, a mix of exaggerated rumors and misunderstandings. But there are others who believe something extraordinary did happen that day in 1943. Something so terrifying, the truth had to be hidden away. The most chilling part of the story? Some former crew members of the Eldridge have hinted at strange occurrences. They won't speak openly, perhaps out of fear, or perhaps because they've been silenced. But the legends persist. Whispers of vanishing ships, ghostly figures, and strange flashes of light have followed the Eldridge for decades. And so the question remains, did the U.S. military attempt to manipulate the very fabric of time and space? Did they unlock a gateway to something far beyond our understanding? Or is this just another wartime myth, born out of fear and desperation? Perhaps the truth will never be known. But one thing is for certain. The mystery of the Philadelphia experiment continues to haunt us, and it raises a question that lingers in the darkest corners of our minds. What if? Until next time, stay curious. And remember, not all mysteries are meant to be solved. See you again in next mystery.